Hi everyone. In this video we're going to be talking about polynomial functions. Specifically, we'll talk about what they are, and we'll use a couple examples to ensure you understand. So let's begin by looking at the word itself. What does the word polynomial even mean? Well, let's first break it up to better understand what it means. Poly means many, and nomial, in this context, means terms. So, now that we know what the word means, we can infer that polynomials do indeed have many terms. In fact, we could have as little as 2 terms to an infinite number of terms. We could also have a polynomial with only one term. However, these are just called monomials, as mono means one or single. Now that we have a rough understanding of what a polynomial is, what do they look like and how do we identify them? For a function to be considered a polynomial, it must adhere to the following structure. As we can see here, there are indeed many terms in the general formula. So let's take a deeper look at what all this means to better understand what we're looking at. Firstly, the n is any positive integer, and this positive integer determines the degree of the polynomial. So if you were told to write a 6th-order polynomial, you know that you're going to have the highest power of your input x being of 6th power. I just want to quickly add, for a function to be considered a polynomial, it cannot have a negative exponent or any exponents that are not positive integers. All the a's here are simply coefficients, therefore they are any real number. The only thing to note about the coefficients is that the coefficient of the highest power of n cannot be 0, as that term would then be nothing. Okay, now that we know what the formula for a given polynomial is, let's quickly look over a few examples to ensure we understand. Let's say we have 4x to the 4th minus 3x squared plus 3. Is this a polynomial? Let's rewrite this to make it more obvious. We could have 4x to the power 4 plus 0x to the power 3 plus a negative 3x to the power 2 and 0x plus 3. Well, this should make it clear that this is indeed a polynomial as it follows the general formula. Let's do another example. What if we had 3 divided by x squared plus 1? Well, our variable x doesn't have a positive integer exponent, and therefore this is not a polynomial. Another interesting thing to note is that the domain of all polynomial functions will always be all real numbers, as a divide by 0 and a negative under a square root are both impossible. Thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to support the channel. However, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns about the information I provided in this video, please leave a comment down below and I will do my best to address your concerns.